Speedway short track, and today we're racing in the Volkswagen Scirocco Gr.4 car with a new livery, which is a thank you to the NHS of the UK. New livery, you can see that in the distance there in 7th place, which is where we managed to qualify as we come up the main straight for the rolling start. Let me know what you think about the livery. It is available if anybody wants to borrow it, steal it, whatever. Just thought it would be a great little tribute, particularly over the last week. We've had reason to be thankful to the NHS. So here we go, the race is underway. It's a pretty crowded grid, and I lose a position straight away to the other Brit there, Dave, in the McGann, who pretty much with for the entire race. Up until the end. There's a fair bit of drama in this race, to be fair. There's a lot of shoving and pushing. I tried to stay out of trouble as best as I could, but yeah, there was quite a bit of contact. So yeah, as I say, I tried to go on the inside there. That was probably a bit of a bad move on my part. Perhaps should have waited and not almost losing the second place there to the Italian in the Lamborghini. Just managed to hold on to 8th place. Yeah, obviously getting hold up a little bit now by the Renault. Again, I almost lose another place to that Lamborghini there. It was hot on my tail. Managed to get the inside line, fend him off a little bit. A little bit of contact there. Perhaps should have given him a little bit more space. I managed to get the inside line for this corner, which gets me back into a solid 8th position. Obviously now he's got the slipstream on my car coming up the main straight, which is not really what I want to be, so I have to take the right hand line down here, so that we can try and defend a little bit when we get to the corner at the top. To this corner, hoping to try and close up on the other Brit there. Managed to retain the place, which is good. The two cars behind me having a little bit of a battle, which buys me a little bit of time. Coming back down the hill behind the two Renaults now, trying to get close enough to get a slipstream. I was finding this car was particularly quick on this corner, and quite a lot of the times I was finding myself right at the backside of the cars in front, still struggling to get past them, but that parabolic corner is pretty good on the Scirocco. It seems to like these long sweeping bends pretty well. Managed to make a time up. Expanded in the Renault, comes flying off, which causes a little bit of disruption. Lets me gain a little bit on 6th and 7th position. Not very tight around that corner, unfortunately, otherwise perhaps could have capitalised a bit sooner. But we're getting close nonetheless. The Spaniard in the Renault goes flying off. Get alongside Dave with the other Renault for the main straight. He gets a slipstream on the back of my car. Wasn't really sure what to do here, so I went right to try and take a defensive, and then decided for whatever reason I go left to try and get the race in line, which is probably a mistake that I've made here. Perhaps should have stayed on the right and defended the position. So as you'll see here, he sneaks through on the inside. A legitimate move. I just gave him way too much space. That Renault was able to turn quite tightly into that corner. But starting to fight back as we come down these sweeping bends, which I know the Scirocco likes. We're getting really close to him now. Defends well there. Couldn't get past. That would have been an ideal opportunity, but the door was closed. And also I've got the two cars behind me, the Honda and the Lamborghini, chomping at the back of my car. And again, feel a little bit held up here, but Dave's defending well. And the Honda makes a move, fairly aggressive move, ends up pushing me off to the side. As I come onto the track, there's a tray plate there. Managed to retain 8th position, holding in front of that Lamborghini. Keeping nice and tight on the line there, and trying to get a good exit speed, but I overshoot. But end up in a tow, there's a 4-car train there, meaning there's some good slipstream going off, but obviously getting up towards the corner at the end needs to be a little bit of strategy. I decided to keep the tow behind Dave so I can get the racing line and the slipstream, but obviously that opens the door for the Honda. Probably take the racing line around the outsides. End up in the same position, but the Honda's now in front of the Renault. We've got a Lamborghini practically to the bumper now. Racing very well, the Italian in the Lamborghini. Very clean. Get a really good line out of that corner. Managed to stay right on the back of the Renault, pull away from the Lamborghini a little bit. Oh, the Honda loses it. The Renault goes across the grass, which I think made him incur a penalty, and it did. For the track limits, so already I know if I stay within a second of the Renault, I've got that 7th position, but still keep fighting nonetheless. I'd much rather get past him legitimately. I've also got the Honda there as well in the mix still, and the Honda goes wide, meaning I can get past. And this is the final lap, unfortunately, so the Renault's going to lose out here as he slows for the penalty line and we go screaming past. Yeah, managing to get 6th place, which was alright, but probably could have done better, so maybe in the next video we'll give that another go and see how we do. Thanks for watching. Bye.